Whether it's a straight up dodge magic damage or critical hit team or some variation hybrid therein.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero War Central, and I want to do a video talking about how to counter teams. This is a question that I get all the time. How do I counter this team? How do I counter this hero? How do I counter this situation? And the reality of Hero Wars and Hero Wars Mobile, because this will apply to both versions of the game, is that there's no set answer for everything. There's no set answer for everything. You could build a team of 5 heroes. You're probably going to need 2 to 5 more heroes to substitute into that main team, be it an alternative tank, alternative healer options, alternative supports, alternative damage dealing supports. You're probably going to need an extra hero or 2 for a specific activity. And you got to imagine that everybody else in the world is doing the same thing. They're not just building a set team of 5 and calling it a day. So I thought it might be interesting to discuss a little bit the rock, paper, scissors of Hero Wars. And if you're not familiar with Rochambeau or rock, paper, scissors, basically scissors beats paper, paper beats rock, and then rock beats scissors. There are more advanced versions of rock, paper, scissors out there, but basically this game boils down to 3 different team types and variations of those teams. Taking a look at this Citadel attack that I have here, I have an Astaroth, Yasmin, Xingmao, Nebula, Martha team. Obviously, your brain's going to go to Helios immediately to counter that Yasmin, and you would not be wrong. You would absolutely not be wrong. But what we have here is we have a dodge team, Yasmin, Xingmao, and Nebula, high dodge team. We also have critical hits. So you can specifically target Yasmin to counter critical hits, or you can counter the whole idea of it being a dodge team. One of the best ways to counter a dodge team is with magic damage. Using a magic team versus this team would be highly effective. That is why you're going to see a lot of Helios teams, a lot of Orion, Dorian Helios teams, a lot of Twins teams, a lot of Satori teams, Orion, Alvanor, etc., being successful against dodge teams. And in fact, let's try this out right now. Mobile players, forgive the pets that I have assigned to these heroes. Hopefully pets never come to Hero Wars Mobile, but if it does, you guys are going to be all about this. So I have a magic damage team. I do have Aurora, who's a dodge tank, yeah, but everybody else is a mage, and Aurora does magic damage. So the bulk of my damage output is magic damage. Most of the damage mitigation that this enemy team has is dodge. You can't dodge magic damage. Let's get after it. Now, magic damage teams are also going to be pretty effective against teams that have low magic defense, like Kark teams, for example. Celeste will blow up a Kark like nobody's business. But generally speaking, if you're having trouble with the dodge team, the answer is magic damage. Taking a look at my magic damage team, the counter that you're going to see most often used against magic teams, and again, this isn't going to be the case for everything, but critical hit teams, if not planned for properly, critical hit teams will take care of magic teams pretty effectively. Those big hits, magic teams tend to have a less overall health than some of your physical teams or your dodge teams. Critical hit damage is going to be the play against magic teams. Now I'm facing a critical hit team here. Yasmin and Daredevil are 2 critical hit heroes. Remember that in the previous fight, we have Yasmin, Xingmao, and Nebula, which were 3 dodge heroes. I need to be more careful against this team, being that I have a mage team. My overall health of my team is going to be a little bit lower. Generally speaking, it's not always the case. But against this team, I'm going to stick with what I've got. Helios is just going to be the natural counter to critical hit teams. And again, there are going to be very specific counters to certain teams, like Helios versus critical hit teams, or Leon versus Kira. You know, the list goes on. Anvari versus Kark on mobile, Sebastian versus the Twins on Facebook and web. But generally speaking, critical hit teams will outdo mage teams. Let's see what we can do with this setup. I was able to be victorious. I think I overpowered this team pretty effectively. However, the name of the game versus this specific team, unfortunately, is keep your Helios alive, and you usually win. So to recap, magic damage is good against dodge, right? Critical hit teams are going to be good against magic teams. So what's good against critical hit teams? Well, dodge teams are the answer. Critical hit damage dealers like Yasmin and Daredevil, Artemis and others, if you miss, if you can't hit that enemy tank, that Aurora, that Dante, that Yasmin, that Elmir, whoever is on that enemy team that's dodging, if you can't hit them, you can't land a critical hit. So this may not be the video that you guys are looking for when you're looking for specific team counters. Probably not. Would love to hear your comments. Please put them down below. Let me know how you feel about this. If you disagree, if you agree. If you have enough heroes leveled up, you can beat any team. There is no single team that is unbeatable, and everything has a solution. Every puzzle in this game has a solution. Whether it's a straight up dodge, magic damage, or critical hit team, or some variation hybrid therein, there's always going to be an answer to beat the enemy team. The best advice I can give you for specific situations would be to join the Discord. Link is in the description box down below. Find the appropriate channel for your platform, be it Facebook, web, or mobile. Find the lineups channel and just ask some questions. There's a lot of great resources out there for figuring out how to counter specific teams. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.